those. This presentation begins with a simple question: how do students deal with the stress, and do male and female students cope differently? To answer this, I did a survey with 29 students and used simple statistics to analyze their coping strategy by gender. And I found that behind each number, there is a story about how students try to survive and stay strong. In this presentation, I will explain 5 parts: the background, coping strategies for male and male students, the difference between them, and finally, my conclusion and the relaxation. Sometimes stress comes quickly. We study to our text and socially, while inside we are overthinking in the silence. I believe many students feel this way. That's why I chose this topic. I want to know how students really cope with stress. Do they prefer to be alone, find a distraction, or talk to others? So I did small survey with 29 students. I asked one simple question: what's your mind while after dealing with stress? Then I analyzed to answer using basic statistical, just frequency and mood. From there, I asked something deeper: do male and female students show different patterns? And is that important to talk about? Because when we understand how students deal with stress, we can make campus life not just about studying but also about feeling support. When they feel stressed, many female students choose to talk about their feelings. Out of 16 students, 8 said they talk to a friend or the family member help them feel better. It shows that emotional support is important for them. Another 8 students said they like to do hobbies like the reading, drawing, and the watching movie to relax. For the students, use social media to take their mind of the stress, even just for a short time. 3 students eat their comfort food when they feel the stress. Only one person said they used mindfulness and the one choice counseling. That means not many female students use their or professional ways to deal with stress. In general, female students use a more emotional way to cope. This support what Theodorato 2023 that women are the more open to ask for the support when they feel pressure. From the chart, we can see the main student deal with the stress by using distraction. About 35% use social media or the play games. These things help them forget stress for a while. This is give the space to relax without the talking. Next, about 20% to hobbies still like the reading, drawing, or the play music. This is a better way, but still very quick and preferred. 15% eat the food when stressed. 10% try meditation, and the 10% talk to some triathlons. Only 5 students choose to talk, ask for help, must get the triathlons inside. This is similar to choice study in 2022. Inside, the male students often use avoided coping, which means they try to escape stress instead of solving it. This slide shows a tree map of how students deal with stress. The pink set shows answer from female students. They top two way they use are the talking to someone and the doing hobbies. Act out the off-season female choice each one. This means they like to express their feeling and connect with others. The blue side shows answer from male students. The most common way is using social media or the playing games. 7 out of 13 male picked this. This showed they like to distract themselves instead of talking. The mode for female student is talking and the hobby. For the male student is digital things like social media, but the male choice called the mains is different. Female student move toward social media and male student toward hobbies. This shows that male and the female student have different coping style, just like the what research Lazuri, Volkan, Theodore, and the Chewy explains. From the mode or the most common choice, female students usually choose two things: talk to someone and doing hobby. This means they are the more open and they like to share their feelings. Male students mostly choose social media or the games. They prefer to escape stress by doing something online. But if we look at the media or the middle choice, the parent change a little. Female student in the middle pick social media and the male student in the middle pick hobby. This shows that even though there are the clean different, there is also some overlap in the remember user that shopping is not just about number but about how everyone has their own way to deal with things and they'll feel the better. Counseling is a healthy way to deal with stress, but many students do not choose it. They prefer to talk to close friends or to use social media. That's why feel the issue faster and not as scary as talking to a counselor. But why do students avoid counseling? One reason is self-stigma. Something as for help means they are the weak. Others feel the shy or do not know much about counseling service. The Ghani on the other 2023 side, this happened because students do not get enough information on the experience with professionally help. That's why we need to talk more about counseling. Ask for the help is not a bad thing. This is brave step to feel the better. Building a healthy coping culture in the university is not just a choice, this is a real need. University should be more active, not only giving academic pressure, but also providing space to manage stress. The solution does not have to be complemented. Even small things like the workshop, peer support, or the relaxation class can be very helpful, but the approach must be complemented, preventive, and relevant. Most importantly, coping strategy should match on the need of each gender. Male and female student may face stress in the different way. A university that you understand this will better support the mental well-being of all its students. I surveyed 29 students and found a clear difference. Female students often talk or do hobbies to cope. Male students mostly use game or the social media to escape stress. Very few cause the counseling on the mindfulness, even talk to are the healthy option. This support was the study say gender and the social norms and affect how people deal with stress. That's why universities should offer support for the mental well-being, not just academic. Helping students cope the means helping them to stay strong in everyday life. From 29 students, I learned that coping is not just about number. Every student try to stay strong in their own ways. Many female students choose to talk or the hobbies. Male students often use social media, games, or the stay quit. Only they choose healthy ways like mindfulness or the counseling. I realize that university should not the only focus on studying, they should about help students feel better and support their mental health. In the end, I learning the coping is about balance. Even if the data is quick, it shows you what students really feels.